House Promotions presents The Hunter's Journal with host Jason Housley. The Hunter's Journal is being brought to you by Cannon Safes and Wildlife Research Center, Under Armour, and Kicks Chokes, Big John and Matthew Solocam, Federal Premium Ammunition and CBA, Bushnell and Rivers West.
Welcome to this edition of the Hunter's Journal. I'm your host, Jason Housley. And on today's program, we're going to be traveling with a good friend of mine, Chris McKinnon, and his friend, Pat Garrett, to the high Arctic in search of polar bears. Now, we've done a lot of bear shows on the Hunter's Journals over the years, but we've never done a polar bear show. And I can guarantee you, if you love big adventure, you're going to love today's program.
Where do you figure?
Froze over already.
Can't go.
Looks good.
Here's the other 5 people that made the plane with us.
Yeah, hi.
We're happening. There's the pilots.
Just arriving. Rankin Inlet. A little bit foggy, but all is good.
The guys arrive on Southampton Island and have a look around before heading over to the Game and Fish for their licenses.
It looks just like it should, eh?
And
Like
what's
you
that?
see on TV and stuff, and documentaries. Look at that. He's no more than 12.
Our trophy fee for your bear is $750 before tax.
Go climbing quite high, eh? That's why I asked if you were on.
Well, thanks very much.
That's it, and yeah, good luck.
Now, the next morning, Chris and Pat meet up with their guides to load up the quads. Normally, they'd be hunting off snowmobiles, but the warm temperatures over the last few years haven't brought enough snow. The numerous streams and small lakes make this a treacherous trip, but there isn't any other way to get out to the hunting ground.
Oh, I hear cracking.
Look at that. Some of them have iron heads. That's why it's rusted.
Now, this doesn't look good. They've only been out a few hours, and they've already got a breakdown.
Weld broke off.
Busted the weld.
We go all over the world and break.
We Eskimos can tie everything together.
No one thought you could attach an axle on a tow bar with rope and do anything up here.
We just spotted our first polar bear. Laying on a chunk of ice over there, he's got a seal.
Nice bear. It's white.
Yeah. It eats seals. It acts just like every other bear I've seen. Eats and sleeps. Stick your head up, bear. Just so you guys know, it's out there in the ocean, right on that white lump.
The guys slowly eased their way up closer to this bear to get a better look. Looks like they got too close.
and Nookshuk. Didn't let us down. Well, good camping spot. We've seen 4 polar bears today. 3 were far, far away. We were gonna go camp over on that hill about 10 miles down, but we ran into a bear right here in front of us, and then we see 3 more across the bay. So we're just gonna camp here and then get more and go have a look at the 3. See what they look like. Probably put about 100 miles on these bikes. We went 60 miles in a straight line on the GPS, but that straight line involves a lot of wiggling back and forth, so here we are.
Stay tuned for more polar bear hunting in the high Arctic right here on the Hunter's Journal.
I work 40 hours a week, but what I do isn't as important as who I am. I could be a contractor or I could be an accountant. What really matters is what's in here. And through, I am a hunter. If you've been there, you know the feeling, the rush. Out there, the only thing that matters is what's inside. Federal premium ammunition. In the field, on the range, every shot counts.
This is your hunting ground. This is your hunting ground on your GPS. And this is your tree stand on your hunting ground on your GPS. Introducing the Bushnell Onyx, the only GPS that displays satellite and aerial photos with a unique screen layering feature that allows you to navigate by using the compass and satellite photos at the same time. It's picture-perfect GPS technology for hunters. The Onyx by Bushnell.
I can't believe it. You ought to see all the damage.
What did they take, sir?
I don't know. They did a lot of damage. They stole my computer. They destroyed my desk. I was real lucky, though. I had all my important stuff in my Canon safe, and they're not getting in there.
Nothing protects like a Canon. This portion of the Hunter's Journal is being brought to you by Evolved Habitats Rotten Apples.
Welcome back to the Hunter's Journal. We're hunting polar bears in the high Arctic with my good friend Chris McKinnon. Now they've seen a few bears, but the going's been pretty tough.
The ice ain't quite thick enough. Got to give her a little tug.
It isn't long and the guys get up on some more bears.
They're coming down this way, sir.
The bears look good, but they want to get a closer look, so they stalk forward and cut some distance.
Well, we have to get closer.
260, Pat. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, I'm ready. Yep. We're around 300, guys. Hey, if we go a little bit to the right here, it'll open up. Shoot across.
Pat chooses the bear he wants, but he has to wait for the other two to separate.
Let's go.
Hey, go.
As it skylines,
He's up on
he
the
waits a
mountain.
few seconds, giving Pat the perfect shot.
Yep. You hit him. Hit him again.
Hit him again, quick.
Back him up. No, don't back me up. I put him.
Tell me if you want me to, Pat.
Where is he?
He's coming towards us.
Okay.
He's behind that other bear.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay.
Okay. That's a big bear.
All right.
Looks like we got one.
We're up here in the high Arctic on Southampton Island in northern Canada. We got up here on the second morning and we found 3 bears out on the ice, right on the edge of the ice. They're just starting to head on out onto the ocean. The ocean isn't quite froze yet, so they're lining up on the edge and trying to come off, or pardon me, head off on the ice. So they're kind of all bottlenecking right here on the shore. Our guides and us, we all had a good look at these bears, and they're a little bit of a misjudgment on this one. It's not quite the size that we're targeting, but it's what we got. So beautiful hair, beautiful animal, absolutely gorgeous animal. Everything you could ever imagine about a polar bear, and then some. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous animals. So.
Congratulations, Pat. Stay tuned for more high Arctic hunting right after this.
Introducing Electra, the world's first electronic ignition muzzleloader. Electra's patented arc ignition is faster and hotter than 209 primers. The Electra is faster to load because there are no primers to fumble with. And with no receiver to get dirty, the barrel and breech plug are the only parts to be cleaned of fouling, ever. Electra, only from CVA.
Get ready to experience the best hunting clothing ever created. Lighter, quieter, and more durable than anything you have ever worn before. And engineered to the highest quality with an unbelievable 10-year waterproof guarantee. Landscapers and nursery operators want to enhance your business? Make it simple with a Big John tree transplanter. Big John's simple spade design, operation, and maintenance have established its reputation since 1976. They're rugged, dependable, and easy to use. Big John manufactures the toughest transplanting products on the market with several models to choose from. They offer full factory and on-site training to teach you the minimum steps for maximum results. Big John, the easy way to transplant trees.
Introducing the new Mathews DXT. Here's to realizing your dreams. Mathews, catch us if you can.
This portion of the Hunter's Journal is brought to you by Toyo Tires.
Welcome back to the Hunter's Journal. Now, before the break, we saw our friend Pat Garrett harvest a nice polar bear. But now we're on day 5, and it's Chris McKinnon's turn to get behind the gun. Now, the traveling hasn't got any easier, and another quad has fallen through the ice.
What's going on?
Broke it.
How?
I drove on the ice. The ice is thin, eh? It's actually about 4 inches thick. I was surprised.
Weather's come in. As you can see, we're short one quad. we had to leave a quad on the mountain. It broke down. But we're carrying on.
The bullhead whale, bowhead whale, vertebrae. They say this is a young one. It's big, you know, it's 3 feet tall. You know, it's over 100 pounds still and half decayed, but very interesting. There's the vertebrae hole. Kind of positioned like that, I guess. Maybe it's upside down, I don't know. On the shores, on the beaches here of the Arctic Ocean. Looking for polar bears.
Now, the guys are driving down the shore when Chris spots what he's been looking for.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready? Chris McKinnon, take a polar bear. Can you
show me one?
The bear's moving away from Chris, so Chris breaks him down. As he turns, he reloads and puts another one right in the boiler room.
I want to hit him in the head.
hang on? Your first ever polar bear.
Right on, buddy. It's been an adventure.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, man. Now, here we are, up here in the high Arctic. Me and Pat been out here for about a week now. Late October, early November, hunting polar bear. It's been quite an adventure, to say the least. With as mild of conditions as it's been the last few years, the bears are standing on the shorelines waiting to get on the ice, and the ice hasn't come yet. It snowed here a week or two ago, and then it warmed up and melted. And we've been traveling around with ATVs and glassing bears and glassing the shorelines. This is the 9th bear we've seen. Pat harvested a nice bear on the first day, and here we are on the 5th day with the largest bear we've seen. This is an 8-foot range boar. Things have been going relatively tough, so we figured we would go ahead and harvest them. He's a beautiful animal, the fur is beautiful, so my first polar bear, and it's been quite an adventure. Been very enjoyable. It won't be my last time. I'm coming back. I'll be trying for another polar bear one day, but you never know. The way day and age of hunting is these days, it's a beautiful animal, and I'm happy, so.
Very fortunate to get a great white polar bear. Not everybody gets them, but we did.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris. Stay tuned after the break as we switch gears, head south to Alberta for black bears with McKinnon & Company Outfitters.
Ever feel like you're wearing a big neon sign? Controlling human odor is critical. Savvy hunters disappear by using scent killer products.
Scent Killer stops human odor on contact and works for days after drying. It's been tested at Rutgers University and found to be over 99% effective at stopping replicated human odor. That's right, 99% at Rutgers University. Bring your hunting to the next level with Scent Killer.
Use Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center and hunt smart.
This portion of the Hunter's Journal is sponsored by Boning Archery.
Welcome back to the Hunter's Journal. We're now finishing up with a spring bear hunt in Alberta with McKinnon & Company Outfitters. We'll be hunting today with John Corbett as Chris McKinnon is behind the camera. Within minutes of getting into their stand, a black bear comes easing in. John has hunted for several days with no luck, so he's not going to pass on his opportunity.
That didn't take long. Yes.
Couple nights of no luck, and then how long did you sit tonight?
15 or 20 minutes.
Good job. Did you hear him come in?
No, I don't have my hearing aids in.
I didn't hear him either. I glanced up and I seen the black thing in the background there, so he snuck right in on us. Your gun's loaded and on safe?
It's on safe.
Okay.
I was telling Chris that I've killed a lot of deer. I've never felt an adrenaline rush like I did with this bear coming in. Wow, this is awesome.
Well, congratulations, Johnny.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this guy, he cooperated real quick. We've been watching this bait for a couple weeks now, and we're going to get back up in the stand because we know there's more bears here. So we're going to see what we can find.
See if I can fill my tags this night.
Yeah, go back, camp, relax. Well, good job, good shooting, congratulations.
Thank you.
The guys get back up in the stand, and to their surprise, a short time later, a nice cinnamon bear appears in the trees.
This is unbelievable. Being in this great country, beautiful, beautiful wilderness, and just shot a beautiful brown bear. Wow.
Beautiful bear. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a pretty big bear, too.
Yeah, he's not a real big bear, but boy, he's got some beautiful color to him.
Be able to take a bear that most bear hunters hunt for a long, long time. That's a dream of a lifetime. Be out in this beautiful, beautiful country and to be able to harvest these two beautiful animals. All I can say is I'm very appreciative.
Very good.
Very much.
You're very welcome.
For more information on hunting black bears in Alberta with Chris McKinnon and McKinnon Company Outfitters, contact Chris or Sharon McKinnon at 780-331-2440 or look them up on the web at huntmco.com.
The Hunter's Journal has been brought to you by Bushnell and Rivers West, Federal Premium Ammunition and CVA, Big John and Matthews Solo Cam, Under Armour and Kicks Chokes, and Cannon Safes and Wildlife Research Center. Closed captioning is provided by Muzzy Broadheads. For more information on products used during this show, visit our website at huntersjournal.tv. This program was produced by Powerhouse Promotions in association with The Outdoor Channel.